Hey, you need to mind your business. What I mean by that? Mind your own business.
First gaze, I forgot my worst days. It was Thursday, felt like my birthday. It was her day. Meet the man from Jersey. Where you from?
All right, hey guys, Piece of the Puzzle here. Hope this piece gives you peace. Mind your business, meaning mind your business. Mind you. Be mindful of you. Because the next love we're going into is Philautia, self-love. Philautia is spelled Philautia. Philautia. This is a type of love that is self-love, self-care, compassion to oneself. Okay? This is having a healthy level of self-esteem. All right? Self-worth and self-belief. A lot of people are out here and they don't have a healthy level of self-esteem. You might have some, you might have in other areas, but across the board, there's not a healthy level of self-esteem that people need to have for themselves. They need to Philautia themselves. Self-worth. What are you worth? What is your worth towards you? What is your worth that you consider that people should hold you to? Meaning people don't come to you and lower your worth. All right. And then self-belief, your thoughts, where you at? I'm not saying do your own thing because I necessarily don't believe in your truth, because if everybody had their truth, somebody's lying, because everybody can't have their own truth concerning one subject and they all come from different angles and saying different things. Somewhere there's the ultimate truth, but you need to know your truth of you and belief so you can defend it or be humble enough to have a dialogue to make sure you're on the right track. All right. This love is how you love yourself. Your expression to the world comes from this love. All the loves we cover so far, especially the ones of the family love. All right. This right here, self-love, is your continuation to gather information, you being treated by people as a child growing up, how you see people get treated, how you treat your society, how you treat the world around you comes from how you love yourself. The way you love others and love things and love people, the way you love your job, the way you love your purpose, the way you love everything around you is a expression on how you love you. All right. So this love is your normal reflection. How you love is a reflection on how you love you. So first, before we continue, follow, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any videos that come up every Monday at 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. 10 a.m. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. All right. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Look in the description for those things, and you can follow me over there as well. Okay. So let's go. Philautia or self-love is an important concept in psychology and philosophy. All right. That emphasizes the importance of caring for oneself and cultivating a healthy relationship with yourself. Let's pause. Relationship, right? When you say a relationship, this is something that you can relate to. It requires two people. At some level, I have a challenge when I hear people say, how do you have a relationship with yourself? Because it's only one you. This right here, to a degree, can cause some confusions on people saying, the new version of you and all that good stuff. So I want to bring clarity to that. All right. You are a three-part being. All right. You are spirit, soul, body. Yes, I'm a Christian, but you want to leave, go ahead. But I'm going to tell you the truth, how to love yourself. Because if you spirit does not dominate the soul and how to express through the body, this is the relationship that you got to have with yourself. Your three-part being, this is the relationship that you got to have. And you are expressing it to become full version of your best. All right. So going back. So this Philautia is a Greek term translated into self-love, love of oneself. It refers to the ability to appreciate, accept, and nurture oneself. All right. So I'm going to go with some 10 key points of Philautia. That way it can help you, assist you. You can evaluate yourself, and let's keep growing. All right. Number 1, types of Philautia. Well, yeah. You love yourself, but there's two ways you can love yourself. Healthy and unhealthy. The two main ways of Philautia is healthy and unhealthy. Healthy self-love involves self-acceptance, self-compassion, self-care. That's healthy. Now, unhealthy is manifested arrogance, pride, selfishness, even narcissism. These are the contributors if you are healthy self-love or unhealthy self-love. There is a way to love yourself in an unhealthy way. All right. And that is that point. Okay. So we want you to be able to love yourself in a healthy way. That way you can maintain you and at the same time not going out here causing pain. You remember the famous term that people say all the time, hurt people, right? Bitter, angry, full of guilt, regret. These are the things that are expressed that's also hurting other people and spreading like a disease. Number 2, self-acceptance. Self-love begins with self-acceptance. It involves recognizing and embracing all aspects of oneself, including strengths, weaknesses, and imperfection. I am not referring to sexual identity. That's a whole nother video I'm going to talk about. I am simply talking about strengths, weaknesses, which you're born with. I don't necessarily believe in race. I believe in culture because, let's just say everybody's a shade of brown. I don't care how white you are. I don't care how dark you are. We're all shades of brown. Look at it. This right here, this is black. No one's black. See, that pillow in the back, that's white. No one's white. There's a shade of brown across the board, period. So when I say this, I want to show you that even though I am born in a society that recognizes me as a black man, I am still going to love me even though you might look at me at a certain way. That's what I mean. I am going to accept who I am because this is who I was born into, period. So anything that I came in this world as, I am also going to learn to love it. Now, this also might transcend to if you're born with certain type of ailment, or you're born with some type of disease, ADHD. If you're born as a little person, are you born missing certain, ligaments? Are you born blind? Are you see how real crazy? See how real all these variables can go into all these things. So these are the things I'm talking about. Learn to love yourself regardless of what strength and weakness, all right, it involves. Embrace so you can know how to continue in dealing with it, all right? Number 3, self-compassion. Self-compassion is an essential component of self-love, all right? It involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially in moments of failure, pain, and suffering. Most people refer to you forgive yourself. That's another term I challenge another video concerning forgiving yourself. But forgiving yourself is really you being kind to you and understanding yourself. It is you having compassion.
This is a reminder.
Alexa, stop. I apologize. Is you having compassion of yourself, not being so critical, knowing when to give yourself a tough love, but knowing to tell yourself it is okay. All right. So there's a self-compassion you need to have concerning being kind to yourself. Number 4, self-care. Self-love includes taking care of one's physical, emotional, and mental well-being. This can involve activities such as exercise, healthy eating, and adequate rest, and engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment. Yes, activities that if you love yourself, then this body you have, take care of it. Take care of it. This is part of who you are. Take care of this thing that was given to you. You won't be given another one. So this is a part of you loving yourself. And understand, this might even deal with you going to therapy. You might be dealing with depression. You might be dealing with feeling sad. Maybe things happen. And maybe there's so much going around right here that maybe you don't love yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so much surgery going on and people getting everything done. Even men. I ain't just talking about women. There's men out here that that deal with baldness and all that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn how to take care of physical body that was given to you and to eat healthy. There's a lot of trash out here. So basically, you have to be very mindful that even this physical body is a level of loving yourself. If you don't take care of this body like you should, then you have a problem loving yourself, which is also discipline. Discipline is a part of loving yourself, setting boundaries. So discipline is not necessarily for just you to be healthy. It also creates boundaries to not let everybody in close enough to hurt you. All right. This is good stuff here. Number 5, setting boundaries. Oh, right. It just came like that. It just came like that. Loving yourself involves setting and maintaining healthy boundaries in relationships. This means prioritizing one's needs, values, and limits, and communicating them assertively to others. So when you are creating these boundaries, you know where you're at. Now, you do allow maybe certain people challenge you, because at some point you got to spread your boundaries, or you need to strengthen your boundaries. I'm not making no excuse for others, but knowing to when to say no, knowing to say that's enough, or knowing to say I will keep my word, and you have a right to change your mind. Knowing how to not make a promise so you don't end up breaking it. See, these are boundaries that is needed for your needs and your values and your limits. You can't do everything. So don't try to do everything, but only be able to do what you're able to do. Knowing yourself is also loving yourself and letting people know clearly what those boundaries are, because you have a right. It is your life to set boundaries. No one is going to just dictate your life other than God, but you have a right to set boundaries. Okay. 6, cultivating positive self-talk. Yes, self-love involves cultivating a positive inner dialogue. This means challenging self-criticism, negative thoughts, and replacing them with affirmation and encouragement. These are your inner thoughts, your inner voice. How is it? Is it critical? Is it self-criticism? Ain't no wrong with judging yourself and challenging yourself, but is it constantly hard on yourself? So now I gotta let you know that when you have a self-love of yourself, where you're also going through life looking to improve it, you're gonna look at what it also can do for you. All right, you know what I'm saying? Kids came in, and that's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because I love them. I love them because I love myself. That's a real true statement. All right, I think I was done with that. Yeah, self-dialogue. So the voice inside of you have to be a voice of affirmation, encouragement, and knowing to it over after you get done criticizing yourself, knowing to have compassion. All right, hopefully this channel you'll learn to also have a relationship with God, Christ, of having Father as your 7, embracing authenticity. Authentic self-love entails embracing one's true self and living authentically. Now, this true self and embracing authentically who you are is coming from who you are, by meaning who made you and what was God's objective for making you, and embracing that fact and truth. All right? It involves being honest with yourself. I push through so many people. A lot of people, when I talk to them, they're not honest with themselves. People are more, I said this on Instagram, that people used to be. They used to tell the truth to avoid the pain of a lie. Now people will embrace lies to avoid the pain of the truth. Do not be afraid of the truth, okay? So embracing one's uniqueness, short, tall, how your voice is, tone, whether you got green eyes, whether you got brown eyes, black eyes, whether like me, at one point, everybody wearing these beards, and guess what? I wish I had one of those beards, but I don't. I would never have one of those beards, and it is what it is. So guess what I don't care about having no more? I don't care about having a beard. I got this right here. I look cute, yo. So, all right. So, loving myself, okay? That's how you should also love you, okay? Embracing your uniqueness, all right? And aligning one's action with one's values and desires. What you do to desire and what your values are, which is core values, which is going to be another video I'm going to make. Y'all better follow me. Core values, and you having actions that align with those values and desires. Okay? Number 8, practicing forgiveness. Self-love involves forgiving other people. Now, you forgiving others is a demonstration of if you was in their shoes, would you want to be forgiven? So love others as you love yourself. So the more you love you, the more properly you're going to learn. Please don't tell me I gotta do this all over again. This mic was down, and I hope y'all heard me. Oh my God. So, continuing to do self-love and forgiving others, because forgiving others is the expression on how you love you. And you will do unto others as you want to be done unto. And letting go of blame, guilt, and resentment. Instead, focus on growth and learning. So when you learn how to let go of your blame, let go of your guilt, let go of your resentment, you will learn to not resent others, not guilt trip other people, and at some point, got to stop blaming and give people the opportunity to be forgiven. That could be hard based upon what are you forgiving them for? All right, talking about another video about forgiveness. Number 9, continuous growth and development. Self-love is a journey of continual growth and development. It requires ongoing self-reflection, learning, adaptations to life, challenges, and changes. Because guess what? Change is inevitable. Whether you like it or not, it is going to happen. Growth and change is called growing pains. And one thing that makes it harder is when you refuse to accept change. Okay? Number 10. Overall, like I really want to push this. The way you love outwardly is coming from the way you love inwardly. It starts from the inward outward. If you want to change the outside, you must change the inside. Okay, so overall, Philautia, or self-love, is a foundational aspect of well-being and personal development. Cultivating a healthy sense of self-love enables an individual to live authentically, embracing their strengths and weaknesses, and navigating through life's ups and downs, and resilience and compassion towards you. Okay? So, the next love we're going to talk about is ludus, playful love. This has been Piece of the Puzzle, and I hope this piece give you peace. Peace.
First gaze, I forgot my worst days. It was Thursday, felt like my birthday. You was her day. Meet the man from Jersey.